Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and not just any video, another video where we check out some more amazing careers and businesses to run with the new Businesses and Hobbies expansion pack in The Sims 4. I'm still loving this expansion pack. I'm actually loving the content from this pack. I feel like creators and players are getting so creative with the businesses, with the builds. The cast that I've seen on Twitter is looking amazing. Overall, I'm feeling the enthusiasm around this pack. So today we're gonna be jumping into 7 unique businesses that you can play with this new expansion pack. Or 6 or 7. I can't remember what I went with in the end. And just a reminder that if you do decide to pick up this pack, you can use my code Emma at checkout, my EA creator code, which unfortunately does not give you any discount, but it really does support me as a creator. So a huge thank you if you end up using my code. But okay, let's jump right in. Okay, the first one we are starting with is super fun, and this is Soho House, or like a members only exclusive club. I had so much fun looking on the gallery for some really fun kind of members only builds, and I found this Soho House build absolutely stunning. It's basically a pool, like a community pool, but very kind of bougie, exclusive. It's on the penthouse of one of the apartments in San Myshuno. So actually running a business on a penthouse is a little different. You actually need to live in the penthouse and then run your business directly from the penthouse. So basically I converted one of the rooms of this build to be the apartment for my sim. And then you just go into build mode and you kind of delegate the different rooms to private, residential, or as the public. Once you've done all that though, you can register your small business. We call it Soho House, an exclusive members only club in the San Myshuno, in the heart of San Myshuno. You can obviously do this activity many different ways depending on the lot that you download from the gallery, but we've added the activities as swim and then also drink bar drinks because we have a bar that members can use, and also be friendly. We've added a price modifier, 50%, and then for the customer criteria, we decided to go with the financial status, and you can do either moderate or wealthy. I did find that I struggled with wealthy and I ended up changing it back down to moderate because I don't have that many Sims who are that rich. So moderate's probably a safer one so you can populate your business more. And then we decided to also have celebrities. So that's not a requirement, that's just preferred, but yeah, celebrity hangout spot. And then we loaded up our business and watched the customers roll in. They basically were just kind of hanging around the community lot, swimming in the pool. Some of them were socializing around the balcony areas around the pool. Yeah, and you could have like live music, that could be really fun. You could hire a musician or a comedian and do live music nights. You could have maybe different themes every single night. You can get really creative with the storytelling basically. And then as you kind of become more successful as a business, you will start attracting more and more celebrities, and then it will really become a celebrity hangout spot. And yeah, the cool Soho House of San Myshuno. All right, the next business that we have uses the eco lifestyle, and this one is a candle making workshop. So yeah, my sim here is looking really cool in her overalls. I love this new item from the Businesses and Hobbies cast. And we decided to purchase the waterfront lot right down on the waterfront, and we found a beautiful build on the gallery. This was such a stunning kind of industrial build. I barely had to do anything to this build to make it fit for the business because it was just so stunning, and there were so many areas for Sims to hang out in. Outside, you had a little kids playground, there was some seating areas, and I love all the cars lined up at the back. And then in the actual warehouse inside, there was a few different workshop items, some easels, painting things, workbenches that your Sims could do. Upstairs, there was a kitchen, like a workshop for a culinary school, I guess. And then next door, there was kind of a community space. I guess this could, you know what, this kind of reminds me of WeWork. I feel like a big communal, I don't know, WeWork. And then there was also a library where Sims could work. And then here's like another office. So very, like, lots of co-working vibes in this build. But what we decided to do was take the kitchen workshop and delete all of that and basically use this room as the candle making workshop. So just deleted all of the appliances and transformed it using the eco lifestyle candle making table into a candle making workshop. So we had the workbenches in front of the whiteboard, and then that's where your Sims can actually run lectures. And then also the new studio kit oh my God, I forgot the name, the painting kit. That one was really useful for the build and the decorations of this lot. So yeah, we're calling the business Candle & Co. And then we're setting up the activities. So I just have a preset as the pottery, but we're deleting pottery and we're changing that to fabricating objects because that also includes the candle making tables from Eco Lifestyle. And then also attend classes and lectures. And then once you have several candles, you could display them actually and turn it into like a candle store where Sims can also buy items. But yeah, for now it's just a candle making class, and we're teaching a workshop on fabrication. And yeah, actually this was a really popular venue. A lot of Sims came to make candles, but also a lot of Sims came to hang out. Beautiful, beautiful, stunning build as the backdrop. All right, next up, we're switching up the vibes a little bit, and this is to a music store. So this is actually like a vinyl record store, kind of transformed a little bit into more of a business, like a social space. And again, we found this stunning lot on the gallery. This build truly blew me away with the details. So every little corner has a little detail and debug objects placed to tell a little story. I was just blown away. It's a stunning build. So yeah, just jumping inside, I'm just like in love with all of the colors. It feels so warm. There's like a hangout area at the back with couches. Then you have the vinyls for sale in the middle. And then you obviously have the checkout area with the cashier desk in the corner. That area is actually not functional because we're not using Get to Work. We're using Businesses and Hobbies. You don't actually need the cashier, but it tells a story anyway. And then yeah, you have the little hangout area with the coffee machine. And then to the left, there is a recording booth, like a recording studio, which I think is so cool. So there's the DJ tables, the music production stations, all of those come with Get Famous. So yeah, just a couple of different activities that you can actually do at this lot. And then there's also a stage with all of the musical instruments and again, another activity for your Sims to do when they come here. Okay, we're setting up our business and we decided to go with the name Music and Chill for all music lovers, and we had a lot of different activities for the Sims to choose from. In the end, I decided to go with browse and buy items so they could buy the vinyls, produce new music from the music production stations, sing, listen to music, and play an instrument. So yeah, lots of different activities. Then for the target customer criteria, I actually decided to be a bit more specific and actually have them have the trait music lover. I feel like that's just a good way of making sure that you're reaching the right audience for your store and you don't just get random Sims coming. So yeah, we had a preferred trait as music lover, but you could also add a preferred trait of having skills, either skills in singing or guitar or violin or something. Yeah, and then we were open for business, had the music playing in the background, and a lot of music lover Sims were coming. They were making music, playing piano. A few of them bought some vinyls. You need to make sure that the vinyls or any objects that you're selling are placed on the actual Business and Hobbies counters. Yeah, this one, such a vibe. Loads of Sims, music pumping in the background, really communal and social. I love it. And the build is just stunning. All right, guys, this next one is so fun. This one, honestly, when I was thinking like brainstorming of businesses, I have no idea where this one came from. I mean, I do love the concept of this, but it just feels so random. And then I discovered the most perfect lot in the gallery, and that is an escape room. So I actually think it would be so much fun to build an escape room in The Sims, but I found the perfect lot on the gallery, so I just had to show you this. From the outside, this build looks really modern, really kind of architectural and sculptural. It fits really well in San Myshuno and Del Sol Valley, sorry. But you go on inside, you have like a little reception or a check-in area, and then you come upstairs, you're starting to like question a few things. You see a little photo booth. If you've been to an escape room, you know they always take your picture as a group, either before or after. So there's a little photo spot. Look at the details in some of these rooms, in all of these rooms. So firstly, like Sims have to walk through this little maze, and then you go from room to room with different themes. There's like a curious looking hospital, then there's some kind of outdoor swamp in a room, then you have to go up and down these different ladders. There's like 4 or 5 floors in this building, which I was not aware of until I started taking my sim through all the different escape rooms. So you're going up and down these ladders, and suddenly you find yourself in a basement, which is another mysterious looking lab, I think. I'm not sure what, yeah, I guess a lab with some curious water. I don't know what's going on in there. Some experiments are happening. There's a lot of trash. There's a lot of equipment, and it's very futuristic, very industrial, very sci-fi. I just would love to know the story. So much fun. So we opened up the business and we called it, of course, the escape room. Now you might be wondering, how does it work as an escape room? I had the same thought. I'm actually not too sure, but the best kind of solution that I could find was to have the activity as a game, an activity table. So I think I went with Don't Wake the Llamas. And from there, you're gonna place the Don't Wake the Llamas table in a few of the different rooms. So it will basically incentivize the Sims to walk from room to room and kind of go on that tour, and they'll play Don't Wake the Llama in a few of the different rooms, which doesn't feel as random. It doesn't seem as random as it sounds, I promise. And then also the other activity we put as for Sims in the same household to stay together. So some Sims will kind of move together as a group, which of course is very escape room. But yeah, let me show you what I mean by the Don't Wake the Llamas. So in like a couple of the different rooms in the corner, I've just placed the Don't Wake the Llamas table, which definitely fits in with the setting. So it's not too far-fetched. And again, it's a game, so it definitely fits with the concept of playing an escape room. I guess you're just playing a different game. We opened up for business, and Sims were walking from room to room, doing exactly what I was hoping that they would do. Kind of walking from table to table, but through that, they were walking from room to room. And it was so cool to see all the different Sims like engage in the surroundings and climb up and down the ladders. That was really fun. Walking through the maze, that's really cool. And then yeah, every so often they would stop at the Don't Wake the Llama table. And then if you do like a little top-down bird's eye view of the escape rooms, you can see all of the different Sims kind of moving from room to room, some of them staying with their family. So yeah, this was just such a fun concept, and the build is perfect for it. So yeah, the creator of this build, 10/10, stunning. Okay, switching up the gears, we have something a little different for the next business, and that is a music theater school. So music theater academy. So found a stunning lot that we placed in San Myshuno of a musical theater. So honestly, this build again was beautiful. The outside, you have all of the different theater posters or movie posters. Then you go on inside and you have the ticket booth. Actually, this build would work perfect in Del Sol Valley or San Myshuno, actually realizing now. And then towards the back is the Grand Theater with the long red curtains, big chandeliers. You have two tiers, one big stage. And then actually you have the backdrop and the set, which is really cool. All of that is from Get Famous. And then upstairs you have kind of behind the scenes, you have the makeup and hair room and the dressing rooms. And then also upstairs is like a little VIP bar and VIP hangout for, I guess, a little pre-show drink. And yeah, lots of like little storytelling areas that you could do with this build. But also upstairs is a rehearsal room, like a rehearsal studio. So I basically added one of those whiteboards, moved some things around. There's a piano in there, there's violins and guitars. So this is the perfect kind of teaching workshop area for rehearsals for either music or acting. So you could kind of take this into a musical theater academy or maybe just acting academy, acting school. You can kind of play it in a few different ways. I decided to call it just a music and theater school and give my Sims the option to do a few different things. So we went with acting routines, attend classes and lectures, play an instrument, play piano, play guitar, play violin, all of that stuff. And then it just feels like the lot is more live because lots of Sims wander around and do all of the different activities. And then again, I felt like it was important to really specify the target customer. So we gave traits. Again, we did the music lover trait, but you could also do a requirement of having either an acting skill or a music skill of some sort, just to actually make the audience a bit more relevant. And then yeah, we were open for business. My Sim did a little acting workshop, and slowly the Sims were coming and arriving upstairs. I had maybe I had the target customer a little too niche, a little too specific. But yeah, you could open this up just to attract more Sims. But actually, if you had a lot of acting Sims, like if you did this in Del Sol Valley, I think this would be a really, really thriving lot. Okay, last but not least, we are switching up the target customer for this, and we're gonna do something with children and kids, and that is a summer day camp. I say summer day camp because Sims actually can't sleep at the location, at the business, although we still have beds, so you could do a little bit of storytelling. But we downloaded this stunning lot from the gallery. This one is a Granite Falls summer camp, but I've placed it in Brindleton Bay. No, I haven't. Where did I place it? Henford on Bagley. You have a lot of activities for them to do, starting with the big basketball court right in the middle, a little bonfire area so you could sing camp songs and tell each other stories. There's also a little theater with some guitars. You could do karaoke one night. That could be really fun. You can actually change the business activities every day. You could switch it up. So one day could have a different theme, like sports day. Maybe the next day could be more of a creative theme, like painting and make art, or make music day. So yeah, you have the 3 sleeping lodges, and then moving on to the main lodge. This is the main house where you could either have your sim live, and then they could have set this as residential private space, or you could just have them, that's where they stay. And then downstairs you have the cafeteria. You could hire a vendor to run the actual cafeteria object and have different food. So yeah, that's my little summer camp. So the different activities, some examples could be play on playground equipment. You could go into build mode and scatter some playground equipment, use activity tables, play soccer, play basketball. Summer activities is also a good one to have. It's a good catch-all. It includes things like kiddie pool, sprinklers, swing sets, play in the sand, water balloon buckets. So having that is just a good all-rounder, I think. And then under target customer criteria, we have a required criteria of having children, and their caregiver drops them off and then leaves. So it's a very realistic summer camp. So yeah, this one was so fun. A little different. If you had a more playful sim who likes sports, likes being creative, likes hanging out with kids, then this is the perfect business for them to run. If you have a lot of families in the neighborhood, especially, maybe some of the kids are already friends and they already know each other, then it's really cool to see the parents drop the kids off at the summer camp and then leave, and then you just have all the kids playing with each other. Yeah, love summer camp. There's some stunning summer camp builds on the gallery, and this is just one of the amazing ones that I found. So that is it. That is 6 unique businesses to run in The Sims 4 using the new Businesses and Hobbies expansion pack. I still have so many more ideas to play with this expansion pack, but I would love to know actually what kind of businesses that you're loving to actually play in your gameplay, or maybe other unique ones that you've seen other creators do or that you've come up with yourself. So yeah, let me know your thoughts down below, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!